Hi, guys. It's Dr. Lisa. You know who I am, right? I'm the self-proclaimed psychotherapist with over 20 years of experience. I've had more patients than anybody I know. And we have an incredible, multi-talented, multi-everything patient today. Come on in. It's Olive. Oh.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Oh, you're here for some treatment? Well, we'll give you some treatment. I don't know if it's going to help, but
yeah,
I hope you just be happy. We just hope you leave feeling better than you came in. That's all.
Is Dr. Lisa?
Yes.
Dr. Lisa, how do you sing the theme song?
Dr. Lisa gives a shit about you.
Ooh.
So I gotta tell everybody, we're gonna get to Olive in a second. She's an incredible woman. She's also like really beautiful. You got to look at her Instagram and stuff. She's an incredible woman. But before we do that, I got to tell you about Radio Free Brooklyn. Do you know that we had our 11th anniversary party last night at Sleepwalk? It was unbelievable. We had so much fun. And see, if you had signed up for our newsletter, you would have known about it, you fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. It was such a great party. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You should go to the radiofreebrooklyn.org website and donate money. We really need money. We're a community-based organization, and you know how everyone's getting screwed right now. We could use I think one of the chandeliers that Trump has for his new ballroom plan there would fund us for like the next 10 years. But we're all on our own here. We're all on our own. So anyway, but thanks for listening. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Olive, besides the fact that she's incredible. She is really, really, really multi-talented. She's accomplished at more than one thing, which is pretty amazing. First of all, she's the lead vocalist in her own band, with her partner, John. How do you say his last name?
John Flachowski.
Okay.
Yes,
That's a
correct that to be exactly right. John is a lead vocalist.
John's the lead
I'm a co-vocalist.
Co-vocalist. I don't know. But you definitely stand out on stage, I'll tell you that much. I mean, come on, you know. It's not hard with like colored hair and all those sequins and shit, you know. Shout out John anyway. But anyway, so she's in a band. She's an actress. She's been in a bunch of TV shows. In a commercial with Beyonce?
Yes.
They have a commercial with Beyonce, which is a pretty big deal.
Doing laundry together.
Was Beyonce nice? Did you get to talk to her? What was she like?
We're working with her body double, but she was there.
Oh, okay. Yep. You'd never know.
There are two body doubles. Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe one for the hair, one for the butt. I don't know.
But she was there too?
She was there, but, very protected. As you should be. Like
protected. I don't want to talk. I don't want to spend any time on this, but just can you explain it really quick what you mean? Protected, like people were around her. You don't really talk to her. No one talks to her. Is she over in a corner? Or is she in a cage?
No, her scenes are shot by herself.
Her what?
Her scenes are shot by herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Being a star these days.
The star of all.
You got to be pretty. That sounds very isolating.
But that was really fun.
Yeah. I mean, you probably had a great time. Sounds really boring to be her, though, in that situation. Anyway, so also, Olive is also an incredible surrealist artist on a watercolor. Really, watercolors are really, really hard, and you're very accomplished at that, right?
It's just a medium that I know the most, and I can think of something and make it the way I want or the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you have like a very wide range of like things that you make, like the styles, the subject matter seems very broad. Like you can
I think it's.
I mean, it
depends on
all looks like from the same person, but
what's
you can do a lot
happening
of
in my
different things.
life in a moment. It reflects in the art.
Right. Yes.
And I have a bedtime ritual, which is a performance art piece.
Yes, which I saw online, which was really, really awesome. So, I'm just going to tell you really quickly where you can do your own research and find out about. There's too much. I'm not taking up all the time with stuff that you guys can look up yourselves. Okay. So on Instagram, it's Late Cambrian, CAMBRIAN, like Brian, Late Cambrian.
That's the band.
And Olive is at Olive HUI. So it's Olive. How do you say it?
Olive Hui.
Okay. And then her website is
olivehui.com.
There.
You know what? You know what's funny? So I was born in Hong Kong, grew up in Hong Kong. When I moved to America, they've been saying my last name wrong. And when I was a young person, I followed that name. They called me Hui. So I was like, wow, yeah. So thank you for asking. It's Olive Hui.
Yeah, I'm also not confident about pronouncing people's names. I'm known for mangling them.
Olivehui.com.
And then
Yes.
you want to, but really, I think like the best place to keep up with you is Pineapple O, all one word, right on
Yeah,
Instagram.
it's Pineapple O, like pineapple and the letter O, because O for olive.
Yeah, it looks like Pineapple Leo.
Yeah, some
almost.
people would see that.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Like, yeah.
So we've got all that down. Okay. Olive and I met originally because I had the great honor of being in one of her music videos called Dark Heart in 2016 at the home of the then publisher of the Bushwick Daily, Katerina Hypernova.
Yes,
And she
Katerina
was
and
helping,
Kenny, yes.
they moved to California or something.
Yes.
They got out of here because they were smart.
Yeah, we were having a Halloween party, and then we just filmed the party, and it became the music
That's
video
what it
of
was.
Dark Heart.
Yeah, it was.
You have a cow mask on?
I know. I remember that. I was wearing a mask. So if you watch it, you won't see me, but I'm wearing a cow mask. I want to get more into Olive and her life and her story, but I just came across this really funny detail about how she met her partner. Her partner and her are very, very close, I think. I mean, everything I get.
Yes,
you guys
we are.
seem like a really beautiful team.
Yes, we are.
When did you guys meet?
We met in 2010 on the set of Nurse Jackie.
Yes,
TV
this is
show.
what I love. And you guys were both wearing hospital gowns.
Hospital gowns because we were playing patients.
Yeah, I love that's how you met. I just love it. I just
On the
love
back of the gown is like open. So we're like, how can we cover?
it. Were your butts literally hanging out?
Like
Do they give
underwear,
you-
like
you're
there's
allowed
like
to-
a safety pin or something, but it was like all day like that is, really funny. And you get to talk to other actors on set, but still in the hospital gown. We have different injuries. I think mine was like being bit by a raccoon on my leg.
Oh, I
and he
love
got
that.
another, so pretend injuries. Yeah.
Wow. And how soon after you met on the set did you start dating?
So it was very strange on set that day. We just talked nonstop. At one point, I watched myself open pistachios from Crafty, and I just like give him some as we were chatting. I'm like, inside, I'm like, hold on a second. I just met this guy. Why am I opening pistachios for him?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we
That's
just
so
talk.
funny. You were
and-
really comfortable.
Yeah, we talk a lot, and then I think we shared a cab because the direction of home was like similar. I was living in Williamsburg, and he had to go a little further, but then he just like got in the car with me. But then in the car, I was like, hold on a second, what's your name again?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it's like the vibe, like we just enjoy each other's company, but yeah.
Well, the New York Times reviews John as an unflappable guitarist.
I'm so happy you got it.
So I would, I mean, as well as I know him, I would say that is a really good. But he's in a lot of. I mean, he works with a lot of big people and stuff like that. And I want to get into the reason behind this, but you had a benefit recently.
Yes.
Which is like, I'm looking at you now and I'm like, benefit for what? What the fuck do you need?
I will show you. I'm moving this chair. This is the part where I should like turn this.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, so my neck right now, this is how much I can turn to the left.
Oh, wow.
And this is how much I can turn to the right. I'm staying on the mic, but it hurts too.
Oh, man.
On the outside, I'm pretty good. And I can walk around and do things. But there are things that's really annoying, like making a fist hurts.
Wow.
Yeah. Just now when I do watercolor, when I write, I just have to take more breaks because right after you finish writing or painting or drawing, you're like, ow.
Wow. Yeah.
That makes it, not that I used to take it for granted, but now I just like, okay, you really need to, first of all, either use it or lose it, use your body, make art, live life. And also, I don't complain about the same things anymore. I complain about other things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at, anybody that would look at you would never think that you had any kind of pain or anything like that. But
so I was in a hit and run car accident on November 22nd. Dr. Lisa, do you know how crazy this is? Tomorrow is 6 months.
Literally?
Yeah. So before I hit 6 months, I get to talk to you and you give a shit. So I am very lucky.
No, we appreciate it here. There's a lot to talk about. I just want to get through the benefit and then we'll get right into the story and go from there. But you had a big benefit because you were in a car accident, a hit and run.
Yes, it's called Pineapple Fest.
And it was at,
the Bell House.
It sold out? It looked like it was sold out.
There were
a lot of
over
people.
200 people.
Yeah. And tell us about the festival. It was to benefit you because you had a hit and run car accident and, who put it together and tell us about it.
Our kind friend, my friend, comedian Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
He's so funny and so kind. And he and our friend Aaron has produced Kevin's rock opera. And that rock opera is music directed by John, my partner. So this is a network of like funny people that we love working with and lucky to know. And I was still delirious at the time when Aaron told John, Kevin wants to throw a benefit for Olive.
Love it.
I'm like, wait, what? Who? Me? A benefit for me? Like, why would they do that? And it took me a while. I was in shock for a little bit.
That people cared about you so much and wanted to do that?
Yeah, I was in shock. Basically, the first, I would say, when the accident happened, to a month, my brain was like all over the place. I felt like an alien. And to hear that, I'm like, but like, who am I? What did I do to deserve this? Like, I would have to be a better person and a better artist.
But Kevin McDonald, who is, he has incredible resources of people, comedians. So he just jumped in right away and said he wants to do this.
Yes. And
very beautiful.
He texted his friends. So David Cross said yes. I'm like, whoa. And we invited some of our good friends, like
Janine Garofalo.
Janine almost.
Did she back out at the last minute?
No, her schedule didn't work.
Yeah.
And Bob Odenkirk was like, I'm going to get back to you. Like, whoa. And they are very busy at that time. Yeah. So, then we have Weeders, our really good friends, band Teenage Dirtbag. Like, everybody loved it. We had like, my brain is going to the show and coming back to talk about this day. We heard Teenage Dirtbag acoustic. Usually it's like a stadium. They play like Wembley. Like usually it's, I'm just a teenage. But at the Bell House, we did harmony with Brendan. We did, I'm just a teenage dirtbag. We have video of 200 people singing that.
So
it was very touching.
Did you perform that night, Lake Cambrian?
Lake Cambrian, we did perform. We became the headliner at the end because
nice.
David Cross has to take his daughter to school the next day. So we switched position. We became, we played new songs. There's a song called How I Bleed. It has nothing to do with the accident, but it has that energy and keep singing, How I Bleed.
How did you feel at the performance?
It was, first of all, I haven't performed for 5 months. And getting back on stage was just, it feels so normal when we were on stage. I had a really fun time and be able to celebrate like life again. I just imagine it like, when you watch 28 Years Later or any like zombie type of movie, and if you got on the island and you left without being killed, then everybody celebrate. Or like Game of Thrones, like dance around and like with beer. So I feel like that was a big celebration for me, not dying, celebrating life again and being together in one room. It's not easy to get that many people in one room.
No.
Yeah, there's also
were there other people? Because
yes,
we
Dave
have to get
Foley.
to this.
Yeah.
We have to get to the story. Hurry up! Just read their names.
Okay, I'll read their names.
A lot of famous people at your benefit.
Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall, Julie Klausner, the creator of Difficult People, Trudy Carmichael, and Kevin Corrigan, actor, has a band called N.Y. Grimm. Yeah, so they perform as well, and I'm a huge fan. Yes, so it was very exciting.
So anyway, here's a quote that I found that you said, and I think it seems pretty profound, and I think listen, guys. I don't know anything really, the details about the story. So about the car accident and how it happened and what happened after and all that. So we're going to be learning together. But here's a quote I found that I find profound and inspiring from Olive that I think that I hope foreshadows what we are going to hear. And it says, Olive wrote,
yes,
"My new life is my old life minus the doubts." So we have a growth experience that must have been incredible. Like, I don't know what, we'll find out. So tell us what happened. Tell us a story. What happened? You were in a hit and run car accident.
Yes. I was just walking to my friend's Ava's photography show. Well, just like any other day. You're friends with Ava. And 3 blocks from my house. Not thinking anything. It was also my light, so I was just walking like usual.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I saw the sky. And I was like, whoa, what is this panoramic view? And I felt like I was in a bumper car going left, right, bum, 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 bum. I was like, holy shit. Oh, obviously the show's name has the word shit. I can say shit, right?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay. So I was like, holy shit, this is how it feels to be hit by a car.
Wow.
And you know how, like, when you watch movies and TV, you just like, I wonder. Like, not that I have a death wish or anything, but I'm like, no, I hope that never happened to me. But I was like, oh, that must be it. And I was on the ground, and I saw my beanie hat far away from me, and I saw my phone cracked on the ground. I'm like, this is definitely what's happening. And then the car stopped, and I told the story many times because I have to talk to doctors of different body parts. So I'm okay talking about it, but I'm trying not to get too excited because I did have PTSD after that.
Yeah.
So I see people running my way. The car stopped. And then I thought they're going to come out and maybe give me a hand to get up. And people running my way. And then I felt that the car's moving differently. I felt that the person stepping on the gas to go faster or like to leave the scene.
Wow.
And I just watched the car going smaller and smaller, almost in slow motion. And I thought, my belief in humanity, like my faith in humanity, someone can do something like this, hit someone else in the road and kept going. I guess I don't know my species.
They drove away with your humanity, your sense of humanity. I get that.
Wow. Yeah. What you just said. And I saw the license plate going smaller and smaller.
Oh, man.
I just watched a TV show called All Her Fault. Spoiler, there was a car accident. So I just saw the license plate and I thought, okay, I'm going to remember this. I kept saying out loud, 414, and then someone crossing the street coming to help me. There was a young man with a phone. I just yell out, license plate. LZ 414, and then he typed it on his phone.
Oh, wow.
And we actually got that. So
I can't believe you had the presence of mind. Go ahead.
Well, because everything is in slow motion, so I get to
I just can't
think a
get
little
over
bit.
it. Okay.
At the time, I didn't know if anything was wrong. I got up and I was telling them, they told me my hand was bleeding. And then this is almost out of body. I washed my body, washed my hand. My right hand was bleeding and my leg, and I just felt my heart. I'm like, I seem to be okay. I stood up and I asked everybody, meaning the 6 people standing there, am I bleeding anywhere else? And then they say, we don't think so. I don't think so. I was like, my head hurts. I must have hit my head somehow. And then my shoulder hurt. And I'm just like kind of noticing. And I said I should probably go to the hospital. And then I took the witness's name, I remember. Like I'm a journalist at the scene. I'm like, can I have your full name? Can I have your phone number?
No, you're so smart. I don't know who would have the presence of mind. That's a lot. The survival instincts are strong. Good for you.
I also didn't know how serious. And then the last person that was standing there said, you probably shouldn't walk to the hospital. You should call an ambulance. And I said, well, but it costs money, right? And I can walk. I should probably just go. And he said, no. The car left. You got the license plate. You probably need a medical witness.
Yeah.
And to show that you really got injured. And you don't know. I don't know. So he called 911 for me in Spanish. And like, what a wonderful man. Stay behind to see if I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then very quickly, the police showed up. And right after the ambulance came, and John, my partner, was a few blocks away. I was walking to join him to go to the art gallery, and he came this way. I FaceTime too. A lot of technologies happened.
You were FaceTiming?
I FaceTime. I said, John, I got hit by a car. I'm here. My hand's bleeding. Like, it was just like I'm trying to just say all the
you
facts.
Just wanted to be normal
to see. Like, help me put together what is happening.
Yeah.
And then we got into the ambulance. Dr. Lisa, I have not talked about it in such detail every step of the way. Okay. So they cleaned my hand wound and they asked me, where's the pain? And that was really interesting because I have to immediately scan my whole body. I was like, okay, my head hurts. I was like, let's start from the top. No. Let's start from what hurts the most. My left leg, left knee hurts. My neck hurts. My shoulder hurts. My right hand hurt. And my left big toe hurts. And they look in my head. They said, there's no wound. I was like, but it hurts. I must have either hit the, hopefully not the windshield. To this day, I don't know. Or just hit the ground. And I remember thinking, my heart is beating. That's the most important thing. My legs really hurt, but I think if I could stand up, maybe it wasn't so bad. And then I was telling myself, well, if I can walk again, then I will be a painter in a wheelchair. Like, I really was thinking, how am I going to live the rest of my life?
Yeah.
And then they were trying to calm me down. They can see that I was in shock. I talk really fast and also telling them I have a show tonight. I'm going to play Arlene's Grocery tonight. And
wow, that's a good show.
And they were like,
that's a great
no,
gig.
You're not.
That's a great gig. Too bad.
I was telling John, please go. Don't cancel. Definitely go. If I can sing my, have Eric sing my part.
He's the lead singer. We know that now. So.
And then they were playing Lake Cambrian on the ambulance.
Crazy.
to calm me down.
Ah.
So they were so nice. I was like, is it into the lilac tree, John? Oh, and yeah, that was the first.
So what
hour.
happened at the hospital?
Yeah, I was in ER.
But did they find, I mean, obviously a lot was more wrong with you than was obvious. So how did that come about where they found out what was, what other injuries there were?
Yes, so I was in ER between two curtains. I can hear people talking on both sides very close to me. A lot of people are like, whining and like cursing. Can I leave?
No, it's
yelling
intense.
At the nurses and doctors at ER. Like they just deserve the best. They
they should have their own ballroom.
I love that. And at one point, I need to go to the bathroom, but I know I can barely walk. And the nurse said, "Do you want me to bring you the bedpan?" Yeah. And I was like, like I'm in pain. The whole body's in pain, but I also need to pee. And I might have to go number 2. I don't want to poop between the curtains, between people. And someone let me, a nurse let me hold on to her arm. So I limped to the bathroom.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when you first got hit, you were going to walk. And now you're in the hospital. So are you beginning to feel the pain or realizing what happened there?
I think
That's what I'm
might
trying
be
to
more
get to.
serious than I knew. And then I also was trying to focus. I was writing in my journal. I actually wrote stuff down because I thought I might forget the steps. So doctors took turn to come to me and tell me, okay, so you have a fracture in your neck. Let's put a neck brace on you. Is at C7, if you're familiar. Oh, yeah. I love that skeleton shirt you're wearing.
Thank you. It's you know what it is? Boys' pajamas top. I love boys, but that's my whole wardrobe.
Really?
Oh, I love them. Yeah. From Target. They're the best. Yeah.
Pajamas and like on stage performance clothing are very similar.
Yeah. Pajamas and underwear. What else are you going to put in? You got to be comfortable.
Yes. And then someone else will come in and say, hey, you need to put a leg brace on because you just got a scan. It shows that you have a leg fracture. So I'm like, okay. It's kind of like...
So did they x-ray your body? Is that what happened?
Yes.
And then you found out...
I kept being pushed in and out of the
different
radiology
and different
multiple parts.
So what did they come up with? How did they sum up your injuries?
Yeah, so neck fracture, leg fracture, injury on the right shoulder, and injury on the hand. Yeah, there are other... I've learned that pain is like a feedback. Your body's telling you, pay attention to these areas. So like what hurt a lot on the at the scene was my left big toe turned out to be black, like it has like black on it because of the bruises. But I didn't break it. So that was lucky.
Weird. The silver lining.
Yeah, lots of silver lining.
So when you left the hospital, what was the what was the prognosis? What was the diagnosis? What were you thinking?
They were telling me...
And this is 6 months ago?
Yeah, that's 6 months ago. I have to come back for... Okay, this is a thing. If anyone gets into an accident, going to ER, and they tell you can go home now, please get all the numbers. Find out all the material facts, what they've done to you, and to know what the next step is. Because the next step was very abstract. They said, come back in a week. Call them in a week. I'm like, then see who? So I ended up scheduling departments like from neurosurgeon to hand surgeon to...
So they didn't give you a lot of guidance and it was stressful?
The arm and leg, like everything. Yeah. So the next 2 months was like every day I have an appointment somewhere. Insurance also don't cover more than one department on the same day, but then I could have like therapy and also hand therapy, or, at the same hospital, you can only do one thing on one day. So it's just lots of cab rides back and forth. And Nurse John became my caretaker 24/7.
So you really couldn't, what condition were you in? You couldn't walk?
I couldn't walk, and I slept in a very hard neck brace. I haven't even showered until day 10.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't really, I was communicating with people while in shock. You're afraid to move too because they tell you don't move. At first they said for 5 weeks, and then later they said for 10 weeks just to make sure it grew back.
So you can't really move your neck.
Yes. And the neck brace was very hard. I made a YouTube video to talk about the neck brace.
It was really hot.
Like super hard, solid, plastic.
Physically hard.
Yeah, so I can't really sleep without little spikes of plastic poking into my head.
Wow.
Yeah, so we invented ways like a donut cushion to lie on so that the pressure is on the side, not the middle, that kind of thing.
So you were having trouble sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
And so, what was going on in your head? Were you like, my life is over? Or how did this happen? Or I can't believe I'm so lucky to be alive? What was going on in your head in the first week or two?
Okay, the darker thoughts were, well, this body is not good. Maybe I should donate my organs. Maybe I should just waste away. The brain wasn't very...
You weren't thinking clearly?
Yes. I was like, okay, this is probably the best things probably happened. And this is I might not be able to do much. And that's why when I knew that people want to throw me a benefit, I was like, oh, this is a lot. And I also thought, a lot of artists, a lot of people, a lot of Asians, not good with accepting help.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, a lot of people want to help me. This is so scary. And am I going to owe everybody? What do I have to do if I recover? It was, the silver lining was actually growing thicker skin. Hey, you are alive. Very lucky. I also didn't need surgery, which is a miracle.
You didn't need surgery.
I did not need surgery. It's just that there were fractures. I have to wait for them to heal, and I can...
Wow.
make it worse.
You're so lucky.
I didn't have a bed at the time. We like to sleep on big mattress. So it took me an hour and a half every morning to get up and go to the bathroom and brush my teeth and do everything.
Right.
It took 90 minutes because I couldn't support my weight to get up, and I walked really slowly. I had crutches for a while, and then graduate to cane. New York City is a really good rehab place because by living life, you're going to run after the train. You're going to want to see people, go to shows, see friends.
Right.
So those are really the best part of using my body.
So did you get depressed, or what were you like?
What is it?
Did you get depressed, or how did you manage it? What was the... Did you get therapy? Were you going to a shrink?
I got, there's a place, NYPCC, that I had therapy before. 3 years with the first therapist I have met. Super, just amazing. And that was maybe 3 years ago. So
you had a therapist.
Yes.
So you called
for 3 years, I was with one therapist, and I learned a lot about myself and how to, exist in the world. And I immediately thought, let's go to them. But this time I was placed with someone who was like a robot. And that doesn't work. And I told them, I can't talk to this person. It's like a checklist.
Yeah.
So I was telling her, hey, I was very calm, but now you get me all
right. So did they give you a new therapist? Because that happens.
In the process, I could get another one, but my PTSD symptoms went away, and then I just didn't go back to get another one.
So do you think you're suffering from PTSD now?
My PTSD, to be specific, was the body is very smart. I woke up in the middle of the night, and by the impact of a car hitting my leg. And then I woke up, and the pain was real, but I know that I'm not in danger. I'm safe. Yeah. So, I was just telling my body, okay, body, you're very smart. You recognize what happened. You're processing the data, but we're safe now. You don't have to keep playing this back to me.
So you kind of like had a pretty strong attitude about it and a positive attitude. You were able to manage it. You were able to like get real with yourself and believe it. You didn't because I think some people would have struggled even though they knew it wasn't true. That even though they knew they weren't in danger, they would still have that feeling. But you were able to that's good self-soothing, I think.
I think I thought I'm not special. If any other human, therapy works for them, or by processing it, learning how to do the breathing exercises, you can relax yourself, then I should do that too. I've had some panic attacks.
So you have had, it does get to you occasionally.
Yeah, in the beginning. I would say after 10 days, the first 10 days to a month was the most vivid. It's
So were they expecting do you expect to make a full recovery?
I think very close.
They expect you to make a full recovery? You don't seem, I know it's got to be unpleasant to have, you still have pain and you can't do everything, but you're pretty functional. It's
up to me.
I don't think, I don't think you're really limited in your life. Do you feel like you are? If I really
lean in and to allow myself to stay there and be depressed, you can talk to John. I think he's seen a lot. And I could lean in and spend 1.5 years in that place totally. But I also think, then what's the point of being alive? And to be able to go move my body again. In the beginning, when I wasn't able to walk, or it takes a while to get to the hospital, it was very frustrating. One day I thought, I have crutches. Why can't I go to the park? So I walked to the park. I sat down on a bench and watched puppies go by. I was like, that's the best thing. That's like a theater.
Oh, wow. You really noticed things because you had to slow down.
Yeah, I was
pretty cool.
This is a dream.
No, it's pretty cool. But what about, did you have a job? What about that?
I have done.
Your day-to-day life must have gotten upended.
Yes. So thanks to the supportive people, some are friends, some are strangers, that helped me with GoFundMe and Pineapple Fest. I was able to buy time to recover. So I have worked a few jobs, but they are voiceover jobs at my house, kind of like this setting up.
Right.
And I have, I've watched neighbors' kids.
No, but that must have been really scary. That must when you think about you have a way to make a living and now everything is it's starting over really.
Yeah, I didn't know if I have not worked on set again yet because I don't know if I can actually stand for an extended period of time. There are things that start hurting, but I think very close. And yesterday I was supervising a venue. So I was able to go back to my friend's venue and talk to people. And actually that was another work day. I think it's slowly coming back.
And it really hasn't been that long for what you're talking about. 6 months is not really that long when you really think about it. And you're still doing physical therapy. You're going to get better, right?
Yeah, I am.
You will continue.
I really need to move my neck. That's important. I can do the robot dance.
I wanted to ask you about something because when you started talking about the benefit, I felt it seemed to me somehow that affected you in a way that was more profound than I would have expected.
I think,
is that true? Was that a big deal to you when you heard that? Tell me about what that was like for you. Why it affected you? Not even the benefit itself, which sounds very successful, but the feeling of finding out about it. What happened there? Was it really strong on your mind?
I think existing in the human body. There's time and space, and everything seemed warped at the time for me. And having a date like May 3rd, we're going to be at the Bell House. I have something to look forward to. It's like psychologically really helping me to have a milestone.
Right.
So maybe it helped me not get into the really depressing place.
And that was right away, pretty like within a week or two, like it was maybe 6 months ago when you planned it or something like that. It was
maybe in a
soon.
few weeks after that.
But did you feel like, was it stressful? Did that add to the stress to know that you were going to have, like, that somebody wanted to help you? Did you have a hard time with that?
Of course, I've said things like, I didn't ask for a benefit. Why are people helping me? Now I can destroy myself. Now I can feel like I can like stay in that dark place.
Did you feel angry in a way? Like, did you feel angry, irrationally angry that people were throwing you a benefit in a way? Like it was this responsibility?
Well, I wasn't angry, but it's scary. It was terrifying. Like the first time I texted Kevin, I was like, Kevin, what did I do to deserve this? Thank you. Oh, I'm terrified and I'm also really excited. And Kevin McDonald's text, you can hear it in his voice. Mm-hmm. So he just wrote, we'll have fun. Get better.
Love that. He sounds like a really amazing guy besides being an incredible talent.
He is. He's so funny. I even took an improv to sketch class the day before Pineapple Fest with Kevin and got to see another side of him as a teacher.
Oh, yeah. Probably a really disciplined guy, right?
Yeah, he's like directing us and saying, okay, do it again. Come out again. Try this, try that. Because we only had 4 hours instead of, he teaches 8 hours classes sometimes. Yeah, I love sketch. I don't like improv. I like sketch.
Sketch, you like to have a, yeah, because you're
I don't
like more of a formal performer. You like to have
some structure.
Yeah, more like.
I think improv gave me headache. Even though I love the teacher, I love the classmates. I always want to continue working on something. I'm like, that was done. Wait, can we record it? Can we talk about it at least?
Right.
But improv doesn't do that. It's like evaporated.
Like cooking. It's gone.
That's why I don't like cooking.
So how has your life changed, and how do you see the future? Like what this must have had a really big effect on you. Can you talk about that? Like what kind of effect do you think? What have you noticed is different?
Yeah, now that I know I can get back to close to normal, if I do my physical therapy exercises,
which are boring and painful and tedious.
It takes so long. It takes like an hour a day.
You don't want to do that, but you will.
But it's important. Yeah. Yes. And if I do everything and stay in a good spirit, I think, to use the quote you found, you're such a good researcher. Oh. That was in one of the Instagram posts, right? That wasn't
it was in an interview or something. I don't remember. Yeah. Let's say it again. I'll say it again. It was, my new life is my old life minus the doubts.
That sounds so grand. Yes. No time to doubt. Like life is long. If you use it, you can come back to the same thing multiple times. It's kind of like at McCarran Park when you walk around the what do you call the
track.
The track, you see people on it that you've seen before. Sometimes someone go faster, someone go slower. You're like, hey friends, I remember you from 2018. And it's a long time if you use it and you get to celebrate and like do a lot of fun things and party and work hard. But if you don't, it also is very short. I could have died. And it would still be a cool life, I guess. I enjoyed it. But now that every second is extra, right? So I don't want to waste time. I want to just be sure and not ruminate on the same topics. Like, am I going to do more performance art? Am I going to do more music? Am I going to have a podcast? Am I going to revive my YouTube? And I'm going to paint? Like, there are no limits. We are our own limit.
I agree. So you're really like utilizing your time, or are you quieting the doubt, the self? We all artists have self-doubt. I'm riddled with it. So, does that help you quiet the doubt? Like you're more appreciative of just being alive?
Yeah, and I feel it's just so weird. I got hit by a car, but I feel abundance now.
Wow.
It sounds, it's one of those words where only some people would use it, like scarcity and abundance. But like, there really are no rules and no limits. Mm-hmm. Like who put that in our head? It's our programming from upbringing and the society. But don't be so nosy. Don't go deep dive on other people's unfortunate stuff and think that that's going to happen to you. We are safe in this body, safer than we imagine. And I feel like the city is safe. I don't know how to explain this. Now that I don't have PTSD, I feel that you just have to not look at your phone. You just have to pay attention. And another thing besides working with time and space, these two good materials that make up life, it is that we're all connected, whether we know it or not, whether we like it or not. The amount of people that had helped me, that has said hi, that has said, oh, sending you good energy, or, sending you some money. We are here sharing the timeline with a lot of people. Some we share DNA with, some not. Maybe the same zip code. Maybe we like to do pottery and we meet friends. Right. Anybody, the guy on a train, like we have this 100 minus plus years. It's really up to us how to use it.
Yeah. No, that's an excellent point. And also, I think you're talking about this, and I think you mentioned this in one of your interviews or something. Like, and I've thought about this myself. It's like it's really weird because when you think about how long humans have been on the planet, there's like, I don't know, millions, maybe billions, I have no idea, people who have lived and died. So even though there's like maybe 8 billion people on the planet right now, the fact that we're all alive on the planet at the same time is a pretty small group, really. Like it's a pretty intimate group. Like the fact, like you look at another person, it's like we're both alive in the same time period. I mean, you don't have, most of your family isn't alive.
The timeline is like some are longer, some are shorter.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to be able to think about both grandpas that passed away. I love them. They're like so cool. To think about my aunt that passed away a few years ago. Every year on her birthday, I want to paint her. I'm just not ready yet. Because painting someone is like studying their face and like remembering all the things you talk to each other about. And then it is a gift to notice things and have memories and be able to merge memories. Like, remember, like you and I were in the same music video. We were there on the same day.
And here we are now.
Yeah. And if we didn't run into each other at the bar, not just randomly, but through our mutual friend, then maybe today I'm not sitting here. So it's life has so many of those moments.
Synergy. Yes. Really. Yeah. That's very cool. So do you feel differently about death? Have you thought about that? Can I ask? Let's talk about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So do you feel about differently? Like, are you less, does that seem like different? Like,
I am not afraid to die. But I think that like from the beginning of time, I am not afraid to die, but I'm afraid of other people dying, people that are like close to us.
Yeah.
And if you look back, your life is time well spent, then you got it. And if you look back at, the person that you once knew, what your interaction was, and there were no regrets, then that's it.
So do you feel like less afraid of being, like, do you feel like more confident in your body?
Yeah, I always think that the best shape of my body, like maybe athletically or endurance or flexibility, is in the future.
Wow.
And I still feel that because I was so lazy when I was in my 20s. I barely work out and did a little bit of, I got a pole. So I did a lot of pole dancing
Cool.
in the living room until the pole
Lucky
became a
John.
Christmas tree. He was on it too. And then I started running 5K.
Oh, wow.
And I started lifting weight last year.
Oh, wow.
Well, now I can't do it yet. But I think that I still haven't been able to do a split. And I want to at some point.
So you were starting to lift weights and do all the stuff before the accident.
Yeah.
You were on that journey.
Like
and now
7 or 8 months before that.
Yeah. So you'll just go back to that.
Maybe I won't lift so heavy because I did hurt my shoulder. By lifting 130 pounds.
Holy cow! I can't believe you can do that. Could ever do that? That's crazy.
Maybe I learned to not like to balance it, but not like in a boring way to live a balanced life because it's never balanced. But to know that you can change. You can change every day. You can live light, but lots of repetition.
And what about your priorities? Are your priorities in life different? What's important to you?
I don't wait now. If life presents something to me, then I apply. I take it. I receive it because every day. You heard of people say that we are only aware of 0.1111% of thoughts that come in or whatever happens in reality because we block it out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I think now I'm like a little animal. Like I am aware and I'm looking and I don't assume. So when I see something that's really good, I go get it. I receive it. I don't think that I'm going to wait till next year or wait till I am better. I'm ready. Because if it presents itself, it's for you. Right?
So you feel like more in touch with the rest of the world, maybe.
Yeah. Definitely.
More grounded.
Yes.
It's almost like, it sounds like if you can survive that, you would get a lot of, I mean, I can understand that. You'd be like, man, I'm fucking, yeah, I can handle anything, right? Do you feel like that?
To trust that you can handle anything in the moment and just make a decision then.
Yeah. And you feel okay emotionally?
I think so. There are times when I get to a panicky place, then I just take it easy. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't grow into a full-on panic attack, but I just know that my nervous system is like, it needs some soothing. Mm-hmm. And I do the breathing 1, 2, 3, 4 and out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever, you know?
Yeah. And you feel like optimistic though, like you're improving. That must be really cool to see how, I mean, you've come really far, right? In the last 6 months? I
guess in a year, I'll listen to this and be like, wow, you were still in it at the time. But I think, I'm in a good place.
And I also think, it must be amazing. And I don't think you're the only person that would experience this. But the amount of support that you got, I mean, that we would all get if we really were in a dire situation, I think is when it's really, when you really need it and it comes out and you see it and you can touch it, must be a pretty amazing experience. Did that affect you?
Yes. I do think that we need to know what is natural to us. Naturally, it's easy for us to do. And then we also like it and put it together and do a lot of it. Get a lot of people to do it with you. And like you said, there's only a very small group, very intimate group of people in the world that are living right now.
I know.
So I believe there are more good people than bad people. I believe most people want clean air, fresh water, and food and shelter for other humans.
And we didn't talk about, we've got 5 minutes left, but we didn't talk about the guy that hit you. Are you angry at him? Are you like
I wasn't able to be angry for a while. I just didn't know why. And fast forward, the attorney told me at first that I could not appear on social media. I could not appear online again. So I thought my life is over. I thought I can't perform again.
Yeah, right.
I just have to be change a pen, a different pen name as a writer. But Now that the car, we won't have, my attorney told me that's the end of the case because they keep changing the license plate. And even though we have it, it's not real. And also the VIN number, the VIN number is not it's not linked to anybody. So no one will be responsible. And I have to just accept that. At first I'm like, what if I go to the police station? And yeah, I was told by people, it's because you are alive. So they don't really think it's a very serious case. But like to me, I think moving forward is better.
Oh, I see. If you're a hit and run, if you're still alive,
it's not a big deal. Like, look, this person can walk again. So yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I think it's better that I can move on with life and not hold grudges.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might spend like 3-5 years just going to court and like being a victim. That's not my identity.
No.
Yeah. I don't mind talking about it, but yeah. I need
so
to
you're like, fuck
live
it.
life and
fuck it. That guy's, because to tell you the truth.
It's not one guy. It's a bunch of people, young kids.
How do you know that?
Because of we see the car there all the time.
Ah.
Later on, we found the car and it just keeps changing out the look, the color. And I have a friend who's a neighbor to those people that drive the car.
So it's kind of like criminals probably had it to begin with, you mean?
I think they might be undocumented and didn't want to stop.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Yes.
So you've been able to sort of, but I mean, to tell you the truth, I would not want to be in the position where I hit somebody in a car and I didn't know what would happen. I think no matter who you are, I think whoever hit you is paying a price, is what I'm saying.
You mean cosmically?
Emotionally and cosmically. Like, how would you feel if you hit somebody and then you didn't know what happened to them? And you didn't do anything and you didn't know. Like it would be the unknown, the deed and the not knowing the outcome together. It's got to be, I don't know. I couldn't live with that. I would be miserable. That's all I'd be thinking about. But I'm not
but you're a nice person.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. But I mean, that must affect them, and you can call it karma. You can just call it
maybe in some way,
some psychological. But you try not to.
But it also doesn't make me feel happier that person is sad. The same car got many tickets after that. They keep bumping into things. I don't think they really care.
So it's irrelevant, sort of, at this point.
I think that means there are certain things that we'll never get to the bottom of it. There are some unknowns that we have to live with. But grab onto, like you said, the priorities, the important things, and run with it. And I don't think, that matters anymore.
But like when you see the car, you didn't.
Oh, at first I couldn't even cross it because it's like this right there. My heart was like beating fast.
That's amazing that you still see the car around.
When I was a kid, I wrote in a diary. Later on, I thought, why would I want to do these things? I said, what do I want to do when I grow up? So in the middle, when I was doing theater, I didn't understand why that would be. But I said, I want to be a journalist, a dancer, and an archaeologist.
Oh, wow.
Which actually makes sense now, consider all the things that I'm doing. So I think that the journalist part of me was just saying, hey, you got to face it. If they show me the video, they have a video of me getting hit. The cops has it. I will watch it. But a lot of people told me not to do it. Don't do it. You don't need to see that. Yeah. So I have to let it go, learn what's not my business.
And your life is good now, I think.
Yeah, it's better.
You're really happy. Happy with like you had that great benefit.
Yes.
And you're looking forward to the future. You've got a lot going on. You're going to be performing again.
Yeah, I am making new art. And like when I first came back to reality.
Yeah.
I really felt like an alien. This is where I live. This is what I do. These are the food I like to eat. And it's like being given a new life.
That's such a great way so it's like everything you have now is like, oh, I get to do this. Oh, I get to do this. Oh, I have time to do this. Look, I'm going to the movies.
Yes. Going to the movies were really fun right after that.
Yeah. Oh my God, right? Mm-hmm. So is there any new like fun thing that you've picked up from your time at home and stuff like that? You must have had a lot of time to.
Yeah. I think
a lot of time to take to use.
I have, yes, lots of time to think and organize. And I think that I just need to think less and do more, because the things in my head is one version. But once you do it with other people in the real world, it's different. So, yeah, less time in the head, more time in the world. And also, I don't get frustrated as easily. I'm able to sit in discomfort longer.
Wow. Those are skills that I've been spending like a lifetime paying therapists to learn to use.
Well, Dr. Lisa, you took me to a different place.
Oh, God.
Like a time machine and back.
No, thank you for sharing everything. It really, I know it was a really difficult, experience, but in the long run, it feels really, like today, to me, it feels really uplifting and encouraging. I mean, we all have our own struggles, and when I think about, like, exactly what you're saying, less time in my head, more time out here, and just, like, what your body can do and how you have to really value that and work on that. Things like that are really important to be reminded about, so I really appreciate it. I thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Really was kind of a difficult story.
I don't see a lot of people doing what you do, because you are like super intuitive.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, by the way, I love the book. I love the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The thoughts in my head. I'm so glad that you have one of those.
You got the thoughts out into the world.
Into the world. That was 10
They're
years.
hand-painted, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to say your Instagram again. Well, you go ahead. You tell us. Your Instagram, just say it. Your Instagram, 2 Instagrams, and a website.
Yes. My Instagram is at pineapple and the letter O. And Late Cambrian is the band. LateCambrian. And my website is olivehui.com. OLIVEHUI.com.
And let's give your partner, John, a big shout out. What a guy.
Shout out to John Krzyzewski.
Yay.
He's the smartest person. He also is the best guitarist I know.
Wow, we didn't hear his side of this story, but I can imagine it would be really interesting as well. He's a great guy. I mean, he really like seems like kind of the perfect guy to have as a supportive partner.
He's a no bullshit person.
Yeah.
So he doesn't take my bullshit, and I just have to filter out the bullshit.
Yay, John. Let's end on that. Thanks for coming in. It was a real pleasure.